In the top stories, police investigate shooting incident and Craddock Road. Prime Minister drew his delegation to coronation of King Charles III, and government and NHC enter into agreement for delivery of 2,400 smart homes. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Frozen fruits and vegetables get a bad rap. Because they are frozen doesn't mean they are not nutritious. Many frozen fruits and vegetables actually retain more nutrients than when they are eaten fresh. Using frozen fruits and vegetables is about convenience. Best of all, they last longer and they cost less. Look for the Island Garden brand at your favorite supermarket or call 662-0909 to place an order today. At Island Garden, we assure you that our products are locally grown and nutritiously sealed.
Boom! Join in the experience with Courts Ready Cash for the Syncits Music Festival with a loan of $3,000 or more and pay nothing for 60 days. Plus, you could be eligible for a reduced interest rate. Don't miss out. Enjoy flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. That is the day. Apply now. Visit shopcoats.com or call 466-1640 or 662-9425. Get your full Syncits Music Festival experience with Courts Ready Cash. We are ready whenever you are. Conditions apply.
In cricket, there are a few essentials: a bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. The police are investigating a shooting incident on Craddock Road, which has left one person dead. According to a release, the police responded to a report of gunshots being heard in the Craddock Road area on Nevis at around 8:35 p.m. on May 3rd. Upon arrival at the scene, police observed 27-year-old Shaquille Campbell of Craddock Road sitting upright and motionless in his car parked in his yard. Further examination of Mr. Campbell revealed that he had been shot several times about his body by an unknown assailant or assailants. He was pronounced dead at the scene and was transported to the Alexandra Hospital's morgue. The Forensic Services Unit processed the scene and the nearby areas and collected pieces of evidence. An investigation into the matter is ongoing. In the statement, the police denounced violence in its many forms. The police force expresses sincere condolences to all impacted by Mr. Campbell's demise. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew left the Federation on Wednesday along with delegation bound for London to attend the coronation of His Majesty King Charles III, which will take place on Saturday. Also attending the King's coronation are Governor General Her Excellency Dame Marcella Liburd, Deputy Governor General in Nevis Her Honor Mrs. Hailita Liburd, Premier of Nevis Honorable Mark Brantley, Permanent Secretary in the Prime Minister's Office Naima Hazel, Diaspora Ambassador Christine Walwyn, and Protocol Foreign Service Officer in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Thuvia France. The Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas traveled to London for the coronation on Thursday. Deputy Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Geoffrey Hanley has assumed the responsibilities of Prime Minister in the absence of Prime Minister Drew. The Ministry of Housing and Human Settlement and the National Housing Corporation, NHC, have entered into an agreement with East Coast Housing Development Limited, ECHD, a Trinidadian company, for the construction and delivery of 2,400 affordable smart homes over 4 years. Through the agreement, ECHD will finance and manage the construction by local contractors of 600 smart homes per year on lands allocated by NHC or personally owned lots. The affordable smart homes will be available for purchase by residents of St. Kitts. Dr. Geoffrey Hanley, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Housing and Human Settlement, while expressing his pleasure with the agreement being executed, said, quote, "We have been in serious negotiations over the past few months with the developer, and we are happy to now put pen to paper on the final terms of the agreement, which will benefit thousands of our people. We hope to see construction begin on the East Coast model affordable smart homes by the end of June 2023, end quote. The ECHD affordable smart homes will have 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, or 3-bedroom options and will utilize a modern reinforced concrete system. They will be delivered with a full-size energy-efficient refrigerator, 4-burner gas stove, and a solar water heater. 2 model smart homes will be constructed in the next few weeks for examination by interested homeowners and for local contractors to learn the modern construction style. Chairman of NHC, Sean White, said, quote, "Local contractors and local skilled workers will build these homes using the modern civil engineering techniques to be taught by the developer and the base materials issued from East Coast plant," end quote. The ECHD affordable smart homes will be available for purchase through special mortgage loan programs to be offered by local financial institutions and NHC. Further details can be obtained from NHC's headquarters at East Park Range, Bastia, and its website www.nhc.kn. On Wednesday, Minister of Tourism Honorable Marsha Henderson accepted US $20,000 from the Republic of China, Taiwan, for the staging of the 25th anniversary of the St. Kitts Music Festival, which takes place from the 22nd to the 24th of June. Minister Henderson accepted the check in a brief ceremony at the Ministry of Tourism on Port Zante, which was also attended by His Excellency Michael Lin, Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan to St. Kitts and Nevis, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Tivana Wharton, and Chairman of the Festival's Executive Committee, Alistair Williams. Minister Henderson said that she was extremely grateful for the support and pointed out that the contribution will assist in producing one of the most spectacular music festivals in the Caribbean.
Today we just want to thank our friends from Taiwan and His Excellency and the team that is here with us today for their contribution to nation building, particularly within the tourism industry. The music festival, as His Excellency said earlier, celebrating 25 years this year, which is a significant milestone for us, and as His Excellency would have said as well, that we're celebrating this year's 40 years of relations with our friends, diplomatic relations with our friends from Taiwan.
Minister Henderson added that the festival provides tremendous returns to the economy in the month of June, which is traditionally a slow period for the tourism industry. After the break, home of Robert Bradshaw to be transformed into a museum, and CIBC lays out plans for St. Kitts and Nevis. Stay with us.
Your Horsford's Value Club Blue Tag Special.
Running May 4th to the 17th.
Now your Value Club Blue Tag Specials. Pillsbury Cake Mix, just $6.49. Bush Baked Beans, $7.99. Essential Everyday Grated Parmesan, $11.99. Essential Everyday Frozen Fries, just $13.99. Bounty Essential Paper Towel, $39.99. Pringles chips is just $8.49, and now your very low weekly
value deals. Gatorade $4.49, Mueller's pasta $5.99, Kellogg's Special K $15.49, Minute Maid punches $8.99, Essential Everyday Salsa $9.99, Dial Soap 3-pack $9.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
It's a sore throat. I'll write a prescription and see the nurse regarding the MMR vaccine.
I heard on social media that the COVID-19 vaccine came in a container with the MMR label on it.
Measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine is in the vial, no other.
True?
We can't betray our parents' trust. St. Kitts and Nevis has always had an impressive immunization history.
But these diseases aren't around now.
Yes. Our borders are open to all kinds of diseases that negatively affect our children and elders.
I never thought about that.
Today, you have a choice whether you get vaccinated. So, You want to continue?
Yes, doctor.
I want to be protected.
Check your doctor or the Ministry of Health to get the information on immunization against childhood diseases, including HPV and polio, and COVID-19 vaccine for elderly persons and persons living with non-communicable diseases.
There is no better time to discover what your National Bank Visa debit or black cards can do.
Mimi, what's that song?
It can get you out of a pickle. Using my National Bank Visa card is fast, secure, and convenient.
Cashless SKN is our new lifestyle choice. National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew joined the granddaughters of the Federation's first national hero, the Right Excellent Sir Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw, Carla and Araminta Bradshaw Williams, in unveiling a billboard to signify the start of the renovation of Sir Robert's home and the creation of a museum in his honor. The unveiling ceremony took place on Monday. The transformation of the home into a museum was another campaign pledge made by the SKNLP during the recent general elections in August 2022. In his remarks at the unveiling ceremony, Prime Minister Drew said a nation must recognize the contributions of persons who have served with distinction in nation building because, quote, a grateful nation is a great nation, and in keeping with that principle, it is important that we do this, end quote. Dr. Drew added that the home of the first national hero should be, quote, a symbol of self-sacrifice and putting the nation above self, end quote. He also commended the project team charged with the task of completing the project by the 16th of September 2023, National Heroes Day, and Sir Robert Bradshaw's 107th birthday. The project team tasked with undertaking the project includes Victor Williams and Aline Edwards of Williams Architectural, Peter Jenkins of Jenkins Limited, Lennox Warner of Lennox Warner and Partner, Travis Merritt of DreamWorks Design, and Calvin Esdale. The coordinating agency is the Prime Minister's Office, PMO, which was represented by Ashman Allers, Project Manager in PMO. CIBC First Caribbean International Bank held a press conference on Thursday at the Marriott Resort to inform the public of the way forward for the bank since its decision to remain in St. Kitts and Nevis. CEO of First Caribbean, Mark St. Hill, explained that the company will be expanding upon its digital offerings, which was prompted by demands stemming from the COVID-19 pandemic.
COVID was an eye-opening for us. And customers very quickly demanded more. They demanded convenience at an instant, and the speed of which they needed forced us to make this move. And we are very delighted that having one of the best technology departments, we're able to respond to our market.
CIBC First Caribbean is positioning itself as a digital-enabled bank, which gives it greater flexibility in meeting clients' needs.
For those clients who wish for that total 24-hour, 100% experience digitally, we will provide such. However, our secret sauce across the Caribbean are the relationships that we have developed. And for the likes of Jeffrey that is here, our corporates and the relationships that we hold with them cannot replace the strength and the value that our clients put in us through our relationships. So we bring that great mix of strong relationships and the best in digital banking.
Managing Director of First Caribbean's Barbados operating company, Donna Wellington, pointed out that there would be some changes to the physical structure of the bank, including the installation of smart automated banking machines, or ABMs.
We're shortly going to be refreshing the physical branch here and adding top-of-the-line smart ABMs that will allow for cash deposits to be credited directly to your account with no envelope required. You can also deposit up to 50 bills at one time with no envelope, and you can also deposit up to 10 checks as well. Customers can easily pay their CIBC First Caribbean credit cards at our smart ABMs as well.
She said online services available to clients include wire transfers, a loan store, transfer of funds via phone number or email addresses, and the assigning of PINs to credit and debit cards. The St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services joined the global commemoration of International Firefighters Day, which is observed annually on May 4th. In an address to mark the day, Acting Chief Fire Officer Rommel Williams thanked the men and women who serve as part of the fire services.
The St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services continues to live up to its mission statement, that is to prevent and safeguard the lives and property of citizens and the general economy by preventing or reducing the dangers and effects of fires and explosions. As we celebrate International Firefighters Day with our brothers and sisters around the world, we thank God for the brave men and women of the St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services who dedicate their lives to the call of service, enabling us to accomplish our mission.
He said the fire department has increased its efforts to sensitize the public to the dangers of fires and the importance of safe fire prevention practices at home or at work through radio programs, and offered statistics for the last 2 years.
The fire department responded to a total of 544 reports in 2022, while responding to 603 in 2021. We saw a 9.78% decrease in number of reports received in 2022. Of the 544 reports received in 2022, 285 of these reports were brush fires. We continue to encourage our citizens to refrain from starting fires, especially in residential areas, as it has a negative effect on the health of our citizens and our environment. The fire department will continue to increase its efforts to further reduce the amount of emergency reports received annually.
Mr. Williams solicited the cooperation and assistance of citizens and residents to invest in small portable devices such as smoke detectors and fire extinguishers that are used to detect and combat fires in their early stages. He said these devices save lives and reduce or prevent long-term disruptions in the lives of our citizens. In commemoration of International Firefighters Day on Thursday, fire officers across St. Kitts and Nevis participated in a run throughout the streets of Bastia. The runners left the Bastia Fire Station, went down Sandown Road onto the Bay Road, up Fort Street, west on Keon Street, down Church Street and onto Liverpool Road, headed east, onto Fort Street, heading east, then east onto Keon Street, back to the fire station. Fire Substation Officer Timothy Martin said the annual run is hosted in honor of firefighters all around the world.
It's a short run, however, despite the run being short, it has great significance for us. We as a firefighting nation, throughout the world, it is a camaraderie between all fire stations. So no matter where you go in the world, as long as you let them know, hey, I am a firefighter, they look after you as though they're one of their own. Yeah, so we do that run in commemoration of all firefighters throughout the world.
Acting Fire Chief Rommel Williams thanked the public for supporting the firefighters' efforts.
This morning we had our annual Fire Chiefs run to commemorate International Firefighters Day today, May 4th. And so we ran to the street of Bastia to allow the public to have a visual of the officers, and that we are here, we are live, we are active, and so we want to thank the public who came out to cheer us on.
He outlined the other activities that will form part of the week of activities.
This evening as well, we will be having our social evening where the officers would come back and we would enjoy a moment of fellowship, community. We are also inviting the neighboring community to come out as well and share with us in this evening. Tomorrow, we will have our, which is one of the highlights of the week, we will have our fire drill competition where all stations from the different districts, including Nevis, which is the other division, would come together and compete for the title of Best in Drills. We would have various drills. We have 5-man drill, we have endurance drill, 1-man drill. We even have a fire truck pull where we would have 6 of our officers pulling that fire truck that you would see in the background. And so they have to pull this fire truck. The person who pulls it the furthest in the shortest time would be deemed the winner. So we are quite excited and anticipating this day. So we are also inviting you to come out. The venue is at the Bay Road in the vicinity of Ram Supermarket and Court.
International Firefighters Day is guided by the theme honoring the heroes who protect us. Coming up in regional news, students in Antigua and Barbuda involved in brawl signed